I guess they're America's team and the refs team. Let's get into it.
You are about to witness the very exciting story of a city and its people.
Welcome to motherfucking Detroit.
What up, though? What up, though? This is Detroit Mail with another No Name podcast. If you have not done it, please go over to our channel, IOW Sports. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. And where you can get all the content that we create, such as we go live every Monday and Thursday. Monday and Thursday, that is at 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You like chopping up our sports? That's what we do on the live on our live channel. We go live and we talk about every sport there is. Football is king on this channel, so if you are a football fan, you would love listen to the live show because we save the NFL for last because all of us will talk forever about the NFL, but we do go into other sports, boxing, underwater basket weaving, and all that good stuff. Now, we got all the preliminaries out the way. Oh, I forgot. Also, if you are a Chiefs fan, go over to Wildcard Chiefs channel here on IOW Sport Network, where you can talk everything Kansas City Chiefs. And if you are a Jets fan, you can go to the big homie Nick Shine's channel, where he talks everything New York Jets at Proud Jets Fan. Now that we got all that out the way, let's get into it. If you saw at the beginning, we talked about the Lions versus the Cowboys, and I know the internet is on fire discussing this game. So, like I say all the time, I follow a lot of different channels in the Lion community, and I've been hearing what has been said, and some I agree, some I didn't agree. I want to start with this. It's something that if y'all watch Lion Syndicate with Derek, like his channel. So if you haven't subscribed, go over to this channel and subscribe. But he said something I did disagree with when he said that the defense played like trash. And I think that if you say that they've been playing like trash most of the season, I'm with you. Because outside of a few games here and there, the defense was being cooked. And so I can see making that statement. But to say they play like trash on Saturday, I can't agree with that. I think that, yeah, CD Lamb hung 200 on us. If you take away that 100-yard play, 92 yards, whatever it was to be exact, I don't know the exact number. Well, I'm gonna just use 100 because it's a nice round number. If you take that 100-yard play out, he hit what 127. You look at some of the games CD Lamb played. I think he put 149 up against the Chargers, 159 up against the Eagles, and I think 149 up against the Bucks, one against the Bucks. So those three teams who have pretty decent defense. Well, you can argue the Chargers, but Eagles and the Bucks have pretty decent defense, and he hung 149, 150. So that's around, so that's around. Actually, that's less than what he would have done if you take the long play. That one play, it was an error more than it was a CeeDee Lamb touchdown. What I mean by that, if Derek Barnes makes the play, you talk about 2 points for the safety, the pass not getting off, no touchdowns. You take 7 points away from Dallas, 2 points to us. Then the big that we have in the game is not even a factor. That's a blown play, which I don't understand. I'm watching this game, and I'm like, I'm not a big conspiracy theorist, But I'm like, are they really acting the script out? Because if you looked at that play, Sam Laporta missed two. He whiffed on two blocks, which resulted, I think, a tackle for locks. Two blocks. Glasgow missed a couple, whiffed on a couple of blocks. I'm like, what's going on? Sam Laporta dropped the pass. Jared Goff threw two picks, and one pick he was no pressure up the middle. Other pick he had time to look. He still threw the pick. He threw the ball behind Laporta. If you're throwing on that kind of route, you always throw it to the outside because you know if he jumps the route, he has a less chance of getting it if it's towards the outside of Laporta. So it was a bad pass on Jared Goff. Um, but all in all, if you look at the defense, Hutch got 3 sacks, solo sacks by himself. 3 sacks. Now he's at the same amount of sacks that he had last year. I think they got some pressure on them when they blitzed. I just think the defense gave gave the offense a lot of opportunity to put this game away, and the offense failed. The offense failed because if you look at this game, Dallas in the red zone, they get a touchback, no point scored. Dallas go down the red zone. No, Dallas driving one play in the first quarter. Malifonwu picks it off. 3 points resulted in that. Not to get in the end zone. They get down there in the this is Dan Campbell's more than it is the offense, but get down the red zone again. They go for on 4th down instead of kicking the field goal. So you add 2 points plus that 3, that's 5-point swing right there already. And you add the 7 points that Dallas got on that touchdown. You know what I'm saying? We ain't talking about this at all. We are not even discussing none of this. So you can't say the defense play like trash. You know, now if you say they made a few mistakes, yeah. I think Cam Sutton didn't look 100%, and that's not giving him an excuse. It's just when I watched him play on some of the plays, I think on one of the slants that CeeDee Lamb made, Cam looked like he was either he didn't know where he was supposed to be, or he was slipped and fell. It was something. He just didn't look right. Let me say, he just didn't look right. So I don't think he was fully healthy. No excuse. You're out there playing. You got to make plays. Vildor, even on that pass where CeeDee Lamb took it to the house, he slips and falls. He makes that tackle. You know, we still may not be talking about this discussion about the end of the game. So all in all, as a whole, the defense played pretty decent. I mean, they gave the offense a lot of opportunity. The offense didn't capitalize. Now, towards the end of the game, Jared Goff throws another pick, and I'm like, oh, it's over now. It's in 2 minutes. Dallas gonna run the clock out. Dallas didn't do that. Get the ball back to Detroit. I think it was a minute and 40 left. They come down, they score. You think it's over with? Decker catches the 2-point conversion. It should be 23 seconds, 22 seconds left on the game. Detroit should be in a good place to win the game. Can't say they would have won 100% because Dallas still had 20-some seconds. Who knows? But the way the defense was playing, perhaps they would have stopped them. You can clearly see Decker go over and talk to the ref. You can clearly see Plain Sewell go over there with Decker. Skipper was running in out the field and was reporting, periodically throughout the game. I think I'm gonna say this. I think one thing about when you watch Ben Johnson call a game, we can say he was kind of conservative this game. That's another discussion. But one thing I noticed that he does things to set up other things. And having Skipper coming in and reporting periodically to the ref, I think was setting up if they get opportunity to come down this red zone for the Decker play. So anyway, Decker comes in and this is not giving a ref out either, but I think the ref saw Skipper when he was running in, just kind of looked at Skipper's number, heard somebody reporting, and assumed it was Decker. It's still his fault for it. I still blame him for it. I still say it's the ref's fault. I still say the ref should there should be some consequences. But then if you couple that with the other games that Detroit played, and this official team call even more, not gonna say more, but call bad calls and egregious calls. Now it's starting to look like this is something that's been playing. Like this, is like some kind of conspiracy. This looks like, you know what I'm saying. You add all that together, now it's really looking like, what the hell's going on? You know what I'm saying? So I think you have to add all that into it. But just dealing with this game, if you look at how they were lined up like they expected. They were lined up like they knew that Decker was Decker was the eligible man and Skipper wasn't. So the narrative that is saying that it would have been illegal formation is a false narrative too, because if you look at if they knew that they reported to the ref and they knew that Bedecker was eligible, the way they lined up showed that too. Then you look at the video and you see Jared Goff tell Decker to go over and report to all this. All this to me is proof, although circumstantial proof, because we don't have any audio to back it up. It still looks like that it is the ref who made a bad call, who cost the team the game. Now, on a positive side, you can look at it like this: they can rest players on that Minnesota game, because no matter win or lose, it's still gonna be, they can't do no worse than a third seed. So now you can rest players. That gives hopefully CJ Gardner Johnson another day of rest and practice. See if James Houston come back. It seemed like when they took away, not I won't say take away, but it seems like they reduced some of the workload with Hutch. Now he looking like he's a little more fresher, because some games he looked like he was out of breath and was tired, playing 90%, 95% of the snaps. Now it looks like it's down to like 80, maybe 70% of the snaps. He look a little fresher, so now he has more day of rest. Jamal, like, he might have hurt his foot, didn't look real serious, but now he gets day of rest. So now you get to rest to whoever you come in, get a couple weeks preparation for whoever you're gonna play in the playoffs. That's still a home game. So that's the good news to take out of it. Yeah, it would be nice to be the number 2 seed and possibly getting the number 1 seed, but it is what it is now. And like Campbell said, we'll see you again. And that's how you got to take it. Use that for fuel. Use this to really motivate your team, because face it, and they'd have capitalized on the opportunities that they had. This ain't even an issue. Now, I will say this, because there's another narrative that's saying that, Jared Goff threw 2 picks and this happened, and the defense, it's all these different narratives. Let me just say that. It's all different narratives, right? But if it's a game of inches, right? And we said all the time, football's a game of inches. Football's a game of inches. So every play and opportunity you have to take advantage of. You can't, to me, give Jared Goff credit for overcoming his mistakes and scoring a winning touchdown, and then at the same time trash the defense, because it's the defense who gave Jared Goff the opportunity. And every play is affecting another play, and this play is affecting that play. And every mistake or success is what leads to victories or losses. More success, more wins. Less success, less success, losses. So in a given game, you can make mistakes. It's how many mistakes you make and how you overcome those mistakes. And so as a whole, if you look at it from that stand as a whole, the team played well. Yes, they made mistakes. Yes, defense made mistakes. The offense didn't capitalize, but as a whole, they played well because they overcame those mistakes, came down to the last drive, and scored the winning touchdown. And scored a touchdown, and the winning 2-point conversion just was taken away from them. So, lesson learned. Let's not put it in the hands of the ref. Let's have more successful plays and less unsuccessful plays. But defense played well. Defense played well. Can they improve? Yes. Is there room for improvement on offense? Yes. I think that the offensive line um, whiffs on a lot of blocks. You got a lot of tackle for losses in the backfield. They should have followed a little more of the Buffalo Bills plan, how James Cook was running through Dallas. They should have followed the 49ers plan. I think there's a lot of missed opportunity here. Because if they'd have followed the same plan, I think this would have been a blowout. Because you got two dynamic backs back there. I mean, when he was back there running this game, he actually was more effective than Gibbs for the type of running he is and the type of defense they have. So I mean, but that's neither here nor there. I just want to say I know what we're saying about this ref, and I agree with what most people saying about the ref. But Lions, let's not give the ref the opportunity to shaft us. Let's not give the ref the opportunity to take the game, take control of the game. Let us take control of the game and take it out of the ref's hand. But anyway, if you have not done it, like I said at the beginning, please like, share, subscribe, and get down in the comments. Let's discuss this, man. I like chatting about sports. Let's get down there and talk about sports. Tell me what you think. Should we? I mean, are we right about the refs? Or should we just don't worry about it and keep moving on to the next thing? What I think will happen, but I'm just saying. Or so we look at it from a perspective of the Lions should take it out of the ref's hand. Or both can be true. I'm saying? Lions should take out the ref's hand and, the refs messed this up. The refs, I mean, one more thing before I say, why is it always the Dallas game? It's always the Dallas game, always the Dallas game. It's like just like the third, fourth, fifth time I can remember that it was the Dallas game. But anyway, until next time, peace.